Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. So this live stream is going to focus on long division. Our first example problem is 775 divided by 5. I'm going to go through step by step how to solve that problem. So the focus of division is figuring out how many groups of a smaller number you can get into a larger number. For example, for this problem, we want to figure out how many groups of 5 we can fit into 775. Now, if we just skip count by 5s from 5 to 775, that would take forever. So we sort of want to break this down into 3 smaller problems. So we want to start out by dividing by the smallest number possible. We're looking for the number within the number. The only rule is that the number inside the square has to be equal to or bigger than the number outside the square. So looking at this problem, 7 is bigger than 5, so we can start out with 7 divided by 5. So I'm going to skip count by 5s, and I'm going to see how many full groups of 5 I can fit into 7. And for a lot of these, there may be a remainder. So here we go. So counting by 5s, 5. That's one group so far. 10. Oh, I'm already past the number 7, right? Counting by 5, if I count by 5s twice, I'll already be past the number 7. So I was able to get one full group of 5 within the number 7 before I passed it. So 7 divided by 5 equals 1. Now there is a remainder here. To figure out the remainder, we have to subtract the last number that we skip counted by without passing the number. So the closest I could get to 7 without passing it is 5. So 5 is what we subtract. So we're going to do 7 minus 5. So 7 minus 5 equals 2. So we have a remainder of 2. The next step, we bring down the next number. We're going to bring down the 7 here. That 2 is going to become a 27. Next, we have to do 27 divided by 5. So I'm going to skip count by 5s again. I'm going to count by 5s until I get as close to 27 as possible without passing it. Or I might show you what would happen if the next number after I pass it, but we only count the numbers before 27 as full groups. All right, you'll see. All right, so counting by 5s. 5, that's one group. 10, we are now at 2 groups of 5. 15, we are now at 3 groups of 5. 20, we are now at 4 groups of 5. 25, we are now at 5 groups of 5. Now, if I count by 5 again, I would be at 30, but 30 is too far. 30 is past 27. So I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 5 within 27. I ended up counting by 5s 5 times. So 27 divided by 5 equals 5 with a remainder. There is going to be a remainder there. Now the closest I could get to 27 without going over it was 25. So 25 is what we need to subtract to find our remainder. (27 minus 25 equals 2). Next, we bring down the final number. So we're going to bring down the 5. That 2 is going to become a 25. And now, we need to do 25 divided by 5. So counting by 5s here. You know what? I'll do that up top. All right, so 5. That's one group. 10, 2 groups. 15, 3 groups of 5. 20, 4 groups of 5. 25, 5 groups of 5. Ended up counting by 5 times to get to 25. And I landed right on 25, so 25 is what we subtract to see if there's any remainders there. I have a strong feeling that there's not going to be. I know whether there's going to be or not, but don't want to give anything away. All right. So 25 minus 25 equals 0. So there is no remainder, and we have our final answer. 775 divided by 5 equals 155.